All right, y'all. Welcome to the channel, Lava Nation. Subscribe to the channel, like, share, comment, and disclaimer: I am not a psychiatrist. I just know how to get your mind right for the money. All right. So speaking of mindset, today I'm gonna be telling y'all how to attract money using your subconscious. How to attract money using your subconscious. So most people chase money and wonder why money keeps running from them. Here's the truth. Money is attracted, not chased. You see what I'm saying? So, and the magnet that attracts it is your subconscious mind. Don't mind my son, he up there crying. So like I said, most people chase money and they wonder why money runs from them. It's because they're not attracting it with their subconscious mind. Now, how do you attract money with your subconscious mind? Today, I'm gonna break that down for you. All right? Your subconscious is like a money magnet. Whatever you tell it over and over again, that's what it's gonna attract. That's what it's gonna go out and create. That's why our affirmations and visualizations are very powerful. One of the first books that really changed my mind on how I think is Think and Grow Rich. You know what I'm saying? So it said that how a man thinketh is what he become. So the way you think is what you'll become. I learned the power of manifestation early. I moved to California. The first time I went out there back in 2017 for BET Award weekend, me and my friends. And that first weekend, I know our hotel was, we stayed at the Madre and they had a party. French Montana, Meek Mill, everybody was there. And one of the things in my head that I had deep in my subconscious was to be famous, be a famous rap star. So I constantly, my mission when I got out there was to meet someone famous, meet somebody in the music, meet someone. And what do you know? My hotel is full of famous people. I was able to meet French Montana, Meek Mill, Fabulous, a lot of different people. So a couple of years later, I moved there, and man, how many people have I met since then? So many. And it's all because deep in my subconscious mind, I always see myself as a star. So since I always see myself as a star, I attract stars. Even one time, I even attract a small artist. She was signed to a major label, and through her, I end up meeting Snoop Dogg. And I met her on a dating site. But it's because of my subconscious mind, it drawed her to me. Out of all the thousands and million people online I could have met, I met her. And so I stuck with her for a little bit, but she was cuckoo, crazy. But the point is, I attracted her into my universe. So I learned that with money. So one of the tricks I did with money was, I got this actually from Michael Jackson. And he would wake up in the morning, he would go to the mirror, and he would tell himself, Thriller is gonna go platinum. Thriller is gonna go platinum. I'm gonna be the biggest star in the world. I'm gonna be the biggest star in the world. He would do this every day. He would repeat it at least 5 minutes. You sit there in the mirror and you do affirmation. You tell yourself that goal, whatever you wanna do. So the first time I did this strategy, I woke up in the morning and looked in the mirror every day and I said, I'm gonna make $20,000 a month. 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 So I did that every morning. And what do you know? It wasn't long. This was before I was in the cannabis industry, but I wasn't balling. I was doing okay. I was paying my bills. But probably a couple weeks, maybe a month into that, I went out. I went to Wiley's. Wiley's is a place where Drake, it's a bar in Beverly Hills where a lot of big dogs hang out at. So I go out, so that's one thing. I always try to put myself where a lot of money's at, even when I didn't have no money. Like Jamie Foxx, I met him at Nobu. He told his kids, attack. His kids came up and hugged me. And I didn't have no money in my pocket. I was there with my homie. I didn't have nothing. I didn't have shit. But what I did have was perception, like I did have it. I looked like a star, so Jamie Foxx thought I was a star. And he did that because at the time he was selling sunglasses. So he was trying to sell me some sunglasses or tell me about his sunglasses brand. And so I say that to say this, even when you don't have it, if you go out and put yourself where there is a lot of money, eventually you will attract it. And I went out to Wallace that night just to get a shot or something and network. I have my clothing brand going on, and that day, they bought like $500 off my website. Just cause she fuck with me, she spent $500 on my website. That's the biggest order anyone's ever spent with me. But also that same day, I ended up meeting a big distributor, one of my plugs. And at the time I had green eyebrows, and he said, if you want people to take you serious, you gotta dye them back black. But anyways, man, I just told him, what I did, and he was like, oh, really? Oh, I own a cannabis distro. We do 1,000 pounds a month. Come check us out. So what do you know? We check them out. Next thing you know, I got a $1,000 credit line with these people. So now I'm making that $20,000 a month that I was affirming. And so it's the power of manifestation, man, the power. And so that all came from the affirmation in the morning that every day I would say, hey, I want to make $20,000 a month. And so now I'm gonna get back to that mirror trick. It's the mirror trick. Michael Jackson, I learned that from him. So now I'm gonna get back to doing that, and I'm gonna say I wanna make $50,000 a month. I might have to say 100, because when I was making 20, I was spending a lot on expenses and it wasn't enough. So now I might need 100. So now my affirmation is I want to make $100,000 a month online. I want to make $100,000 a month online. I want to make $100,000 a month online. Even when you don't have nothing, you got to think abundant. You got to think abundant. Even when I didn't have it, I always had an abundant mindset. Even now, I don't even have it now. But I got an abundant mindset. I know in the future, I know I'm going to be rich. I know it. It's just because I have an abundant mindset. And when you have that abundant mindset, next thing you know, you're going to start taking action toward the things that your subconscious thinks. So once you do that, it creates the real thing. So you got to have an abundant mindset, not a scarcity mindset. So you can't think, oh, I don't know how I'm going to pay next month's rent. You got to think abundant. You got to think abundant. When you think abundant, opportunities come to you. So think abundant. Wake up in the morning. Do the affirmation. At nighttime, write down affirmation. Say, by the end of this year, I'm going to be making this. By the end of this year, I'm going to be making this. Write it down. Tell the universe you're thankful. Oh, yeah. All right, so in a nutshell, here's your daily routine for you. Affirmations. Wake up in the morning and say, I am a magnet for money. I'm going to be rich. It's just a matter of time. I am a magnet of money. Opportunities come to me. Money comes to me. So after you do that for about 5 minutes, then I want you to visualize the life that you're going to have when you have that money. Visualize you driving a Bentley. Visualize that big house and your kids running down the giant hallway, sliding in your floor because you got marble floors. Visualize a pool in the back and, you're barbecuing while, all the family's over and you're having a pool party. Visualize all the things you want, and not just visualize them, but actually feel it. Feel that pool. When you jump in that pool, how it's gonna feel. When you ride in that Bentley, close your eyes and visualize how that new Mercedes gonna feel and how good you're gonna feel, because people are looking at your car and what you're driving. So wake up in the morning with affirmations, then you're gonna do visualization. Visualize it, feel it. Then you're gonna do gratitude. At night, I want you to write down 10 things that you're thankful for. But also, as you're saying what you're thankful for, you're gonna be saying you're thankful for things that are coming. I'm thankful for the new Mercedes I'm driving. I'm thankful for the new house that I was able to get. I'm thankful for the 2 investment properties that I'm buying. I'm thankful for buying this duplex that I'm building. I'm thankful for these things. So write down that. And then the 4th step is action. Take action on one of these things. Take action on these things. And the next thing, you're gonna be walking what you're thinking. You're gonna be living how you're thinking, living your dreams. So that's where it starts. It starts in training your subconscious mind. You have to train your subconscious mind. But there are blocks that keep you broke. There are blocks that can block your manifestation. Envy and jealousy. When you hate on someone else's success, you tell your subconscious you don't want it for yourself. Flip it. Bless their success, then claim I'm next. So don't hate on someone else's success. Bless them. Bless their success, then claim that you're next. Negative self-talk is another one. And then fear. Negative self-talk, saying things like, I'm bad with money. That keeps you in poverty. Reframe it like, I'm learning wealth skills daily. You know what I'm saying? Never say I'm broke, but just say right now, I don't have it, but I'm working on it. Also fear. Fear of failing, fear of losing, it kills deals before they even start. Faith is the opposite, and faith multiplies opportunities. Okay? So, bottom line is, money starts in your mind. You have to train your subconscious. So first, do affirmations, then do visualization, then do gratitude, and then take action. Do those 4 things and you'll start attracting money to you every day, all day, and just have an abundant mindset. So if this content was very helpful for you, definitely like and subscribe. I'll be dropping more comments like this. I got the Trapper Toolkit that can help you with digital products online. I got a lot of free stuff, so definitely check out the links below. But other than that, y'all have a blessed one. See you in the next video.